The Arts and Community Development, the Philippine Arts Program in the time of pandemic. Around 3 weeks ago, the National Commission for Culture and the Arts featured in its Facebook page three universities in the Philippines offering undergraduate degrees in arts management. Among the three institutions mentioned, the University of the Philippines Manila's BA Philippine Arts Cultural Heritage and Arts Management program was established the earliest. As the program name indicates, the said course deals not only with the management of art, but cultural heritage as a whole, both tangible and intangible. Right at the very heart of this program is the conduct of research and projects making use of art and cultural heritage as instruments for community development. And although the study of the arts in community development is something incorporated in a number of courses in the BA Philippine Arts program in UP Manila, there is one particular subject that has this as focus and main course goal. This is Philippine Arts 144, or simply the Arts and Community Development. Concretely, this course deals with the use and function of art as in communities, their role in community development, as well as problems and issues related to these. At the end of the semester, the student is expected to develop an understanding of the importance of the arts in communities and community development, demonstrate understanding of the different approaches to the use of the arts in community development, foreground the peculiarities or particularities of the Philippine condition in the study, and lastly, plan and implement a community arts program that responds to the needs of community members. So the degree program is offered every first semester of the academic year, and for this particular year, right in the middle of a pandemic. It was not surprising then that the option of moving the subject to the next semester or even the next school year was considered, given that the subject goals require dealing with a community. How was the course redesigned so as to make the subject viable to be offered this semester? And what were some of the responses of our students in achieving the goals enumerated earlier? To respond to this, I will be showing some of the guided and approved projects submitted to me by students for the class this semester. And in doing so, I hope to show how the projects reflect our students' determination to extend culture-based aid during and despite of the pandemic, as well as their ingenuity in coming up with creative ways in doing so, just to reach out to the people in the community. Certainly, the digital platform was highly utilized in doing so, and it just shows that much can be rendered by using a platform most familiar to the millennial. Before I show you and discuss some of these projects, allow me to share with you the fact that UP Manila as a unit has designated sites for community development. Its Community Health and Development Program has been designed as a partnership between the university and the local government with the active participation of the members of chosen municipalities where planning, implementation, monitoring, and evaluation are done. CHDP was established way back in 2007 with the UP Board of Regents approval, and the identified common site for that year was San Juan, Batangas. There, immersion programs for students coming from different colleges within UP Manila were carried out. These were primarily projects related to health, but of a broad spectrum, as this included uh, the physical, the mental, and also the social, cultural. So among the projects undertaken there by students and faculty of the BA Philippine Arts program included but was not limited to the production of cultural heritage maps, which were eventually presented to the local government, s- storytelling and theater workshops for children and teenagers, And in both cases, with their heritage as theme. So by heritage, we mean natural heritage, yung kanilang kapaligiran, as well as cultural, no? Yung gawa, no? Both tangible and intangible, which includes folk beliefs and local perception of things. When the partnership with the municipality of San Juan, Batangas ended in 2013, another site was identified, and this was Cavite and five of its municipalities, namely Alfonso, Mendez, Indang, General Aguinaldo, and Amadeo. Projects carried out by the DA Philippine Arts Program, though, have never been confined to these CHDP sites. Since UP Manila is situated in Ermita, Manila, it will always be deemed relevant and also more economical to have projects or programs in its environs. Among these is a regeneration program of the Plaza de Nuestra Senora de Guia, the park fronting Ermita Church, to address the need for more green space and adequate pedestrian system. The program saw that the best approach would be to make use of the park's own historical and cultural context. Right in the middle of the park is a bigger than life monument of the Nuestra Senora de Guia, mounted on a flower bed, which isn't really put into good use. It just had a few plants, and noticeably not a single pandan plant was in sight. We know from historical records that around the time that the Spaniards set foot in Manila in the late 16th century, the Virgin Mary appeared to both Spaniards and locals standing on top of a pandan or screw pine plant, an aromatic upright green plant with fan shaped sprays of long, narrow, blade like leaves and woody aerial roots. Although the project incorporated the amassing and planting of a variety of local flowers in the park, it made sure that pandan plants are included and ideally stand out. The flowers were also necessary, of course, to revive the use of the park during the traditional Flores de Mayo events in the month of May. The greening and contextualization of the park was not the only aim of the program, though. Children, residents of Ermita, were gathered in the park as primary recipients of Calia Faura heritage books, which were printed to showcase built heritage along Padre Faura and its environs in Ermita, and as coloring books for adults and children alike.